forgiven being raped by a male relative, Marvin then spent the rest of his life trying to prove and establish his manhood. And that meant, watch this, that he did not mind doing whatever it took in a relationship because he had to prove that he was a man. Brothers, can I talk to us for just a moment? Please recognize that your manhood should never be defined by how you successfully satisfy your appetite. That really, in a real sense, is the dog in you. But understand that dogs have some sense that maybe we need to check. Have you ever seen this? And that is, before dogs get their swerve on, dogs have the sense to sniff each other. That's what they do. They sniff each other as if they are saying, I want to know where you were last night, who your people is, who your mama is. I'm going to sniff you. I'm not getting this, and you ain't getting none of this until I find out a little bit more about you. Preach, Freddie. I'm about to, because at least we ought to have dog sense. Don't just jump in bed with somebody because they look good and you want to get your swerve on with them. Every now and then you ought to sniff, and when you sniff and they say, hey, why ain't you trying to get with this? Just say, ain't nothing but the dog in me. But watch it. Marvin, my brothers and sisters, discovered that in a real sense, when you seek sexual healing, that sexual healing does not necessarily bring about spiritual healing. And so watch it. Smokey Robinson made this insightful interpretation about matchless Marvin Gaye. He says about Marvin, everybody loved Marvin, but the problem was that Marvin did not love Marvin. Come here, let me get you, because everybody can get caught up in you and your gifts, and yet if you don't love yourself, then you will treat yourself according to how you feel about yourself. And so Marvin could not be rescued. Richard Pryor could not be rescued. Why? Because they were making pain-based decisions, and Marvin did not love himself. Every now and then there are